Alright, well, if you've seen any of my other videos, this is my Harley 48. I'm getting ready to do another mod here, see how it goes. It's called ignition coil relocation. So we're going to take all this stuff here and get it out of there. I got a 2-inch tank lift. It's going to lift that up. I have no idea how difficult this is going to be, but I will let you know as I go. Alright, step one, this is what I did. Took the seat off, removed this fuse right here underneath the battery, or next to the battery. Loosened up this back bolt right here. Took out the front bolt, and then I just used a piece of plastic I had to prop this up while I figure out my next step. I got my little baggies of different items here that I gotta figure out what the next step is, but basically all this stuff is going to be removed and then taken over to the other side of the bike. So I will let you know what happens in a minute. Alright, so maybe I'm just not as smart as a lot of you guys that are mechanics out there, but this is coming from someone who's never done stuff to this magnitude. So what I struggled with was, here's all the wires that were connected. You know, they all have a unique plug on them. So whatever, we'll see how that goes when I try to put them all back, but they should all just fit back in the right way. But when this was connected over here, hopefully this will help you not waste 15-20 minutes trying to figure out where this plug goes. They were all fine. The wire coil went down this way, and then right down here there were two wires that started going off into the other side of the bike. One connects up right underneath there. I don't know if that'll show up or not. And then the other one just keeps going all the way down the end of the bike, through here, all the way down there, and I couldn't find where the connector disconnected. So basically what I'm talking about is these two wires are the ones that ran underneath right here, this one and this one. So this one's the one that just connected pretty close. You could see that one. This one is the one that runs all the way down, and it's got this little rubber piece on it right here, and I could not tell, because it connects into another rubber piece the same size, I could not tell that that's where the clamp was, and I kept following it back, and it seemed like it never ended. So finally I recognized a little slit in the piece of rubber on this one and able to figure it out. But so that's where I'm at now. I guess I'm going to drop the coil and the ignition on the other side. I did the F6 switch, so the ignition should end up right in that area. We will see. And then the coil is going to go right about there. So hopefully next time I turn this back on, we'll have a little progress made. Alright, my Sportster 48. Here's what it looks like after the ignition and coil relocation. It looks really good, came out good. Got a lot of wires coming out right here. This is the tank lift. This is exactly what this looks like. Here you got this bar that extends down, gives it 2 inches, 2-inch lift. Clean up all that. The other side looks like. did it's called the F6 location on the key. That's not as easy as you think it might be. There's a bracket that this sits on, and the bolt is on the back of the primary cover. But you have to take the bolt off and actually go through with like a 12-inch extension through the other side of the bike in order to take it off and tighten it, and you cannot get your fingers in there. So that's what probably took me the longest on this whole thing. This is the coil relocation that was sitting right up here, and now it's right there. So I think it looks sweet. Really like the way it came out. Bike's coming along. That really changes the look of it. Make sure it works. Turn it on for you real quick. It's going to take a while to get used to that ignition being over there. See what happens to the dog when I start this up.